Well, I'm printing a giant bust of Yoda, and this has been very problematic. It's only 29% done. It's been going for hours, and you can see, if you were just looking at this thing, that if you didn't know what it was, you wouldn't be able to look at it and go, oh, that's Yoda being made. It looks more like a giant green waffle with a bunch of stringy plastic on the side. Basically as a result of it trying to print the raft. Personally, I think the stringy plastic looks like bean sprouts in this green. I'm using octave plastic filament, and now I regret I just used the default heat settings. This is high res, and I probably should have turned it down, but it took hours to generate the file to put on the micro SD card. So at a certain point, you know, you don't want to start all over, because it would just be, you just want to baby it. So it's been babied. Went for a few hours yesterday, and there have been times I've had to do things, desperate things, to get it to stick. I have wood glue down there. You probably can't see it. Yeah, like right there. Different spots. Seemed to work. Probably not the best solution. And just things like the raft getting in the way, and me having to check the print head and making sure there's not too much plastic globbed on it that could knock something over. I had that happen. So I had 3 other failed print attempts. One went for probably a couple hours, and then because of the globbing on the print head, it hit the print and knocked it right off the build plate. So I check that every now and then, and I've had to like manage the support material. I regret picking support material, actually. So I think I would have had less problems with the problems if that would have been created by not having the support material, but I'm not about to start over to find out whether I was right or not. Just too much time has been put into this already. So this is being printed twice the size of the original model at high res in ABS filament from Octave. They're green color, which I think they should call neon green or bright green or something, because to me it's not ordinary green. So one interesting thing is the fill pattern on here, unlike other smaller prints I've done, is like honeycomb, whereas before it was sort of just squares, sort of like a waffle. So that was interesting. So what is the model supposed to look like when it's done? Well, I printed the regular size model. Here it is. That took a couple hours, I think, to render it, you know, to slice it. Probably only took 5 minutes. Whereas this one, to slice it, took several hours. Of course, the small one was just medium resolution, normal size. Whereas this one is really big and high resolution, so obviously it would take longer. The little one, probably because it is little, and there's just a lot less that could go wrong, I guess. I didn't have any problems printing it. It printed just fine. So we'll see. A buddy of mine's daughter likes Yoda, Well, I thought I'd do it up nice and make a big one, but sort of have regrets at deciding to do that. But I don't want to quit now. I've, gotten this far. So we'll see what happens, eh?